Right. Let's progress on to the next Taj race. I believe this one is a hovercraft race.
I challenge you to a LAGOON.
This one's a bit more elaborate than the first one. Not by much, though. So it is nice how the island is basically accessible via all points, except this is only really accessible by playing that area. I would have liked a proper remake of this though, on like a proper 3D console, like a GameCube or Wii or Switch or something. Because I feel like you could do so much more with this hub world. They did a lot with it in the DS version, to be fair. They changed the layout quite a bit, but it's not the same as a proper console port. Because I don't know if people have seen it, but like there's a lot of good images of the beta version of the hub world, and it's really cool. Well, this is pretty simple. He's quite far behind at the moment. Hovercraft has a really good handling, to be fair. So that's got a similar something going on, but the speed is kind of the issue. I'm not really looking forward to fighting the octopus. I'll level with you. Or Whizpig. Both of them are really hard. Oh, and that little board there, that's where the trophies go when you get them. And there we are.
Hello, friend. Bye-bye for
Thank you for another balloon. And this one's going to just go straight to the land. Come on. Come over it. There we go. 22. We only need 10 to get into this area. Sherbet Island. Let's start with Whale Bay.
Whale Bay.
This also has a very good soundtrack. So, have a lot of nostalgia for this level specifically, because I always remember trying to be able to do the shortcut, which you'll see, it's not really much of a shortcut, but you jump on top of the pirate ship, and again, like, these courses could be so much better if done up properly, and when I mean properly, I mean like in a proper 3D, enlarged, given a bit more detail, the detail they probably wanted to add into the game originally, but couldn't do. You know what I mean, like, because this is a very small pirate ship, it doesn't really have an inner bit, it's just like a sort of crashed one. But like, given a Switch or an Xbox 3, an Xbox One S, the Series X, you could make a very good remake of this game. Also, hitting that oil spin when we do like a 360, that's kind of cool. Man. I wish Nintendo would make Playtonic do another Diddy Kong Racing. So that's basically just all rare employees. Love that level. Shame it's so short. You could make those levels just so much better in 3D. Bet he's glad to be out of the cold. What's next? Ah, Crescent Island. Right, we'll get the key on this one.
Crescent Island.
This one's also really cheekily hidden. The first one was in quite plain sight. Oh, have I changed the camera? There we go. I did wonder what was up. This one is going to require a restart because it's very far out. But there's the key again. If you're looking for 100% in this game, there's the key. You know, I might make that a little chapter in itself. We'll see. I have to see how the YouTube thing works. I haven't uploaded for a long time. Except when this goes up, I'll probably have uploaded quite recently, which won't make any sense. But at the time of recording, I've not uploaded for years. I'll try and link my Twitch and stuff in the description as well. So when I do actually start playing some more of these games, I might stream them and then get the recordings and just bop them up here. Oh, I've got home missile. Okay. Gotta get used to letting go of the button on boosts, because you'll need to do it a lot for the first Whiz Pig boss. There's also like a really weird shortcut here, which is kind of good, and I kind of had to use it on the DS version a lot to beat people online. But you had to go right here. Obviously I didn't do it perfectly, but I used to be able to do it loads. Honestly, I don't really hate many of the tracks in this game. I think they're all pretty good. Yeah. Music-wise as well, it's very solid. The game's lived up and controls super well. Crash Team Racing is also pretty good. I've got Nitro Kart on the Switch. Oh well, Refueled or whatever it is. So then basically the Crash Team Racing. Very good, but I'm not very good at that. And I used to be pretty good at the original, so I think maybe I've just kind of gotten worse rather than the game itself is bad. There we go. Third key room, and yes, you'll eventually see what those are. I don't plan on not doing them forever. Pirate Lagoon. Now, if you hadn't noticed, this is going to be very heavily hovercraft slash car based. There isn't going to be many plane levels in this area. Again, another awesome song. I remember the silver coins on this one being a bit tricky as well. With upload schedule, I don't know how long I'll space these apart, to be honest. I'll have to figure it out when I get done with recording it all. Might just, so I don't think it will need too much editing, really, outside of if I get stuck on one of the challenges for too long. So I can probably just upload my recording straight to YouTube. We'll see what kind of schedule I can get out of. Because this isn't going to take too long, obviously this aren't going to be in many parts. Unless I decide to do the video where it shows off like the unused tracks and stuff. Which I would like to actually do. But there's probably about 1 million other people who've done videos of it much better than I can. Well, that was a bit of a choppy end to that one. But yeah, I don't know, well, we'll see, maybe once a week? Nah, maybe twice a week. Because there aren't that many parts, and I would like to see if I can get some feedback on what I should play next. I did want to play some Mystical Ninja again, but recently 100%ed that, and I kind of don't want to go back through it. Not because it's bad, but because 100%ing it takes a bit of a while, and I kind of did most of it, like, off memory. And again, it's not that the game itself is bad. I enjoyed it, but 100%ing it a second time might not be as fun. You can have a hot take here, but when I sat and played the Ocarina of Time again, I don't remember how boring that game was. Like, I really like Majora's Mask, but obviously that game is definitely not the perfect Zelda game. You're basically going to have to use a guide for most of it. Ocarina of Time, on the other hand, is a bit more linear, so it's not terrible in that respect, but I really lost any interest in that game after doing the first temple. And I kind of got it back again when I got to the Spirit Temple. Because that's kind of one of the ones where I don't remember it as well. And that was like a bit more of a refreshing challenge. I mean, the Shadow Temple's not bad either, but definitely could have not done the Fire Temple or Water Temple, or the Forest Temple, which, as anyone who knows me knows, I hate more than any of the other temples. Aesthetically, it's kind of fun, but just going through the Fire, Water, and Forest Temple is just not great. And here we go. I shouldn't struggle too much with the first Octopus race, but the second one is really going to kick my ass pretty hard. So hopefully I can sort of figure out how to do that quicker than I did the Walrus.
Now I challenge you to a race.
I think they all have names. I can't remember these two. So I know the dragon's called Smokey and the Triceratop's called Tricky. By the time I guess you see this, I'll have looked it up and put it in the description. Also, I keep thinking he's saying alcohol. Oh, come on, that didn't hit. His head's massive. I need to stop hitting the wall. Me. I shouldn't struggle with this boss. Proceeds to be in second for most of the race. Yeah, he's definitely like not as aggressive as second time you race him though. I still can't believe it, the Triceratops first go. That's mad. He's actually pretty tricky. And that wasn't even like I meant to be a proper fun, that was just, he is actually pretty tough. But yeah, you ideally kind of, for just this, you just want to stay on the inside as much as possible. Shoot with any missiles you get, boosts if you want to. Like you can see I've got a considerable lead, and I haven't really done too much. I think I just hit him with a regular missile once. The first time is always pretty easy, because I think, well, the second time you get the first boss open, I guess, so. Well, there we go.
Try my new challenge. Collect all the silver coins from my wall. Find 8 from each level and win. Then return to me.
Right, well there we go. Hope you had fun. I'll see you next time.